If you've ever stared at a breakout in the mirror and thought, what the heck is going on with my skin? This episode is for you. Whether acne is brand new to you or you've been battling breakouts for years, today we're cutting through the confusion and getting you clear. We're breaking down what acne actually is, why you're dealing with it now, and most importantly, what you should do next. Because let's be real and clear, the internet is filled with skincare noise, and not all advice is good advice. But you're about to get the real deal. So let's get into it. I'm Abiana, licensed esthetician and skin coach, and I've been exactly where you are, confused, frustrated, and trying everything. I've made the mistakes, so you don't have to. Let's get into it. So you might be saying, what is acne and why do I have it? Well, acne is a chronic condition. It's not just a few pimples. Acne happens when your pores get clogged with oil, dead skin, and bacteria. And so it's not just dirt like you'll hear from others. It's actually an internal and external issue. Yes, you heard me correctly. Your acne is not just the external piece of your life, but it's also the internal piece. These breakouts can often be inflammatory, which is signified by being red, swollen, and painful, right? Or they can be non-inflammatory, which you'll see largely blackheads, whiteheads, and congestion in your skin. And then some people actually get both. And so that's a myth as well, that the only reason you have acne is because your skin is oily. And that is simply not true. You can be oily and have acne. You can be dry and have acne, or you can have a combination of both inflamed and non-inflamed acne. Now, if you're saying, but I never had acne as a teen, why now? Glad you asked, because adult acne is real and hormones, stress, and lifestyle shifts play a huge role. How do I know? Because you're talking to patient zero. I am the person who did not have acne as a teen. And then as an adult, it was like, bam. And I was like, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. I thought I was finished. That was the vibe I was on. And so something you need to know is that women are especially prone to hormonal breakouts in their 20s, 30s, and even 40s. Why? Because your skin changes with time. And so what worked and what happened at 16 won't work and may not be what you see happening at 30. And it's okay. Now you might be saying, okay, I hear you. I'm following you. So how do we cure this, right? Is my acne curable? Another great question. And so I'm going to say this to you. Hold your breath. Don't be mad at me if it's your first time hearing this, but acne isn't cured. It's managed. That is the way that we live free and clear with our skin from breakouts, is to manage it. And it requires the right skincare, lifestyle shifts, and targeted treatments that can get it under control. And that's why we don't fix it, once and for all. We learn how to manage it for good, right? Ooh. Good statement. That's why we don't fix it once and for all. We learn how to manage it for good. So now you know what acne is, but let's talk about what you might be doing that's making it worse without ever realizing it. And so one of the common mistakes I see is this idea of the skincare cycle doom. You jump from product to product every 2 weeks, and I need you to stop that. Your skin needs like literally 4 to 12 weeks to see if a product actually works. Think of it like fitness. Imagine jumping from trainer to trainer, training style to training style, and then expecting to see abs or results, in your glutes or your hamstrings, right? You're not going to see it because you're not giving your body time to become acclimated and understand, oh, this thing needs to grow. Oh, this thing needs to break, right? And so in the same way that we don't see abs in a week, or even 4 weeks or 12, you won't see the same with your skin, right? Your skin needs time too. That's the first thing. The second thing I see often is that you skip moisturizing because you think it'll make you oily, right? Not true. Your skin actually overproduces oil because it's dehydrated. And so moisturizer helps balance that. A lightweight, non-comedogenic moisturizer is your best friend. It is not your enemy. Your enemy is not wearing any moisturizer. That is your enemy, my friend. I promise you it is. So that's the second mistake I commonly see. The third is this idea of DIY skincare. And I'm looking at all of you who are with the toothpaste and lemon juice situation. Oh, cringing internally as I speak about it. So those things affect your skin's pH, and your skin's pH matters, right? So when you do the toothpaste, baking soda, and lemon juice situation, you can actually burn your skin, dry it out further, and damage your skin's barrier. And when I talk about the skin's barrier, I like to use the example that your skin's barrier is a fortified wall that if an army were to come and invade it, right, you want it to be so well protected that the invaders are fighting for their lives to stay alive, then they can break through that wall, right? And so I like to tell my clients to protect your skin like you would protect your home or the place where you live. You want that place to be fortified and secure. You have cameras around the place, if you have a pet, that is your secondary camera, right? Do the same with your skin. Everything that you apply to your skin, everything that you consume internally is going to help you build that fortified wall so that your skin's barrier is strong. All right. So those are the top 3 mistakes that I see. So now that we know what not to do, let's talk about what to do. And so I think the one thing that everyone should do right now, if you do nothing else after this episode, is identify your acne type. Knowing if you have inflamed acne, non-inflamed acne, or a mix of both is a game changer for you. And that's because the different acne types need different treatments. And what works for one acne type won't work for another. And so take our free quiz. In 60 seconds, you'll know exactly what you're dealing with and how to proceed. Got it? Got it. Okay. And so another common question we get is, how long will it take to see results? And so again, similar to the gym analogy, I like to tell my clients to expect short-term wins, right? In 2 to 4 weeks. What are those? That's seeing less irritation in your skin, better hydration of your skin, and your breakouts, looking as though they're calming or feeling as though they're calming down. And then I encourage them to look for midterm wins. And so that's in that 6 to 8 week period where you're seeing fewer breakouts, the dark spots may be starting to fade, and your skin is actually feeling more balanced, like it's feeling good, So look for that. And then the long-term wins, that's that 12+ week range where the skin is clearer, your barrier is stronger, breakouts are reduced, and the skin texture is like, we're starting to see the health that we're after, the glow, I call it vacation vibe skin, barefaced on the beach, well protected with SPF, please. But I think your biggest takeaway here is going to be staying consistent, knowing and understanding what your skin needs, and that is time. Your journey is a long distance run, not a sprint, but we will celebrate many sprints in the process. But do know it's a long distance run. Okay. All right, friend, that may have been a lot, but now you're armed with what you need to know to start clearing your skin the right way. No more second guessing, please. No more bad skin care hacks. Just real results driven advice. And if you're ready for that next step, take our free acne quiz. It'll tell you exactly what your skin needs so you can finally stop guessing. The link is in the show notes. Please go and take it and send us an email if you have questions. We're real people. We're really here to help you. And we want you to be empowered and informed. And hey, if this episode has helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Screenshot it, share it on your IG stories, tag me at MyHueBeauty so I can say hey. And if you're feeling extra kind, leave a quick review. It helps more people find real acne advice that actually works. Until next time, stay consistent, stay patient, and let's get that skin correct.